Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to throw down a bonus read for you, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Whether you are just coming in on this and you are brand new, or if you're here all the time, clicking, liking, subscribing, giving me the thumbs up, and growing this tribe. Thank you for doing that. I do appreciate you. Taurus, I do come here to give you readings throughout the week. Regarding bonus reads here, because you do eat up these readings faster than I can put them out. And I appreciate you, my loyal friends. I am your bully sister, by the way. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. When I do these bonus reads, by the way, if you're here before, you know this already, that I do not date or time these readings. This is just energies that I'm pulling for the Taurus collective, and it may or may not resonate with you today. Could resonate with you today, tomorrow, or next year. Who knows, right? Let's find out what's going on with you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're here to cross-watch it, Taurus, thanks so much for doing that. Let's figure out what's going on, Taurus. Tell me what's coming up for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the Devil. Why is that? Why is that? Tell me about the Devil energy. The Devil energy is Capricorn energy, Taurus. We do have the Death card. Interesting. It is interesting energy. It's the end of fear, Taurus. It's the end of fear. It's the end of seduction. Seduction of the material world. Seduction of the flesh. It feels like there is something that is very profound that is transforming for you here, my friend. Tell me more. Ooh, look at that. 3 major arcanas. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And so why is this changing? Because it's supposed to change. Because it is a fated change here. Taurus, whatever the Devil represents to you, and it can represent many things, right? It can represent being chained to something. It can represent feeling like you can't let go of something. Something is attached to you, Taurus. It can be fear, doubt. It can be seduction, as I said, of the flesh, of material things. But I feel like the universe is cutting you a break here. I want to say that the universe is ducking in to say, that's the end of that. It's time for this hard cycle that you've been through here, this really hard cycle of feeling chained to the things that are no longer serving you. It's time to let those things go, because the Death card is here. This feels like eclipse energy. It does. I will be doing a reading for the solar eclipse that's coming up. This does feel like eclipse energy. Things are about to change, Taurus, and I feel as though what is closing down or shutting off or shutting down here, the transformation you're going through has to do with things that have been really hard. People you have been people-pleasing with, things, codependencies and such. We do have the Magician. What is with all these major arcanas? Now, when the major arcana show up, my friends, it's because there is a bunch of change headed for you, and it's not really anything that you can avoid. You can't sidestep the major arcana. This is the life path. So I want to say to you that you are going to be eclipsing or removing things from your life. And it's because you've realized your worth, because you now know that you truly are the magician. You're the person who has all of the tools to do what you want. You'll do it on your own. You're the one who is the captain of the ship, right? You are the master manifester. And so what I want to say is that you've manifested the ending to something that really had you attached to it. Something that you felt like you couldn't get away from, or something obsessively that you were doing that was hurting you spiritually, physically, mentally. Tell me more. More major arcana, the Justice card. It's all for your balance, Taurus. It's time to level up on the karmic wheel. It's time to level up with this karmic energy here. It's time for karmic balance. And so I feel for some of you the Death card is showing up because I feel like you've been asking the universe to help you out. I feel like you've been manifesting an easier, better, more abundant life for things to change. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice are here to help you with exactly that. So we do have Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We have Libra, and we have Aries energy. Are we 5 for 5 here, Taurus? Let's find out. Look, some of you are not going to like this energy that's coming up because some of you are prepared to close doors. Some of you are prepared to release things that no longer serve you, and you did that over the full moon, but some of you are not aware that things are about to end. There are things that are about to come to an end in your life, but they are not things that are good and functional and make you happy. These are things that you no longer are served by. These are things that are no longer helping you out at this time. And I feel that's why you're kind of hulking up with this magician energy here. That's what it feels like. That you're like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't be connected with you, associated with you, or feel codependent with you. You can no longer do that with me. I'm now manifesting justice and a change. I need a really big change. And I feel like you're going to get it, my friend. We have the Four of Swords. I was looking for another major arcana. Look, I do feel like after all of this goes down, you are going to need a period of healing or mental stability. The fours are all about stability, and this particular one is about swords. And so, pardon me. So it's about getting stability of the mind, figuring out what you need, but taking time by yourself. This is a time when you're not really connecting with people. You're kind of just hanging out by yourself, trying to relax, trying to rest, and trying to heal the mind. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in terms of change for Taurus. We've got, do this over here, this will roll away. We've got the Princess of Wands, and the Princess is the Page. So I feel what's changing here is something exciting is approaching here, Taurus. And I think you've been telling me that in the comments for a while, that something exciting, the Page of Wands, is bringing exciting news to you. Something new, something spontaneous, and something you're not expecting. But it is exciting. Tell me more about the Princess of Wands. We do have the King of Swords. So it might be bringing you conversation with someone who is about to be super honest with you. The King of Swords is someone who shows up when we need to speak about something in terms of facts, honesty, and truth. We're not getting our feelings involved. I don't see anything here that indicates any feelings are involved, but I do see that the King of Swords is charging in super quick here. And so I want to say for some of you, this change is coming up for you very soon, probably next week, or maybe just after next week, possibly the second week, but it's coming quickly here. The King of Swords is someone who is Aquarius, but also Libra and Gemini, because this is a general reading. And the King of Swords is someone who is doing the best thing for everyone involved. I feel like the King of Swords is arriving with a logical, factual, sort of head over heart energy, but it excites you. You're very excited to see this person. They could be someone who is an air sign, but they don't have to be. This is someone who has the energy of the King of Swords. Someone who knows that things must be in their place. We must speak in honest terms here. Tell me what else is coming up with the King of Swords. We've got the Chariot. It's coming in real fast. This person could be a Cancer. They could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio. I mean, it really doesn't matter what the sign is. I feel like the energies is what we're supposed to be looking at here. Another major arcana. So something is changing. Someone definitely that you know that either lives at a distance from you or someone who feels distant has finally got their shit together. I'm going to say... It's what it looks like. these light and dark horses here is about balancing of the feminine and the masculine energy. And I feel like someone has found that balance. In fact, it could be the Emperor. The Emperor is the one who is in the chariot. We'll see if the Emperor shows up, but it does look like somebody is charging in with the truth, Taurus. And I feel like it could be somebody you've been waiting to hear from. We do have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. And to me, Cancer energy is always waiting under the surface. I'm not ready to explain everything, but I do need to charge in and give you a few facts. Tell me what it is that you are letting go of with the Death card and the Devil. Tell me about this here. You're letting go of fear. You're going to be a manifesting machine coming up. For those of you who believe in the law of attraction, that you believe that you are the creator of your own life and that your thoughts become things, I feel like things are about to go off the rails here. We do have the Lovers. Interesting. So there is a choice coming up here. You do have to make some type of choice. Tell me about the Lovers, please. It feels like there is some type of choice that needs to be made in order to clear karma, in order to clear karmic things out. I'm looking at this Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. It feels like there has to be something that is going to happen. A choice is going to be made. It might be how you're manifesting, the choice you're making in manifestation here. We do have the Hierophant. There you are. You definitely are making this choice. What is with all of the major arcana, Taurus? What is going on here? We do have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Look, I feel like it's, I want to say with the Queen of Wands in reverse, expect the unexpected, Taurus. Because the Queen of Wands, when she's in the reverse, is a wildcat. That's the person who you don't know what to expect from them, right? This person is someone who's generally driven, very independent. I can do it myself. When the Queen of Wands is in the reverse for me, she's like a wild card. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I don't care if you like it. I feel like that's your energy. It feels like I'm going to do what's best for me, the commitments I have to myself. I'm going to be making choices, and I don't really care how you receive it, but I'm going to be making the choices that are best for myself. I'm going to be making manifestations for me and not for anyone else. I used to have a friend who thought that they could manifest stuff for me, and that's not the truth. You don't ever manifest things for other people. The manifestations come for you, from you, for you, and go to the universe. There's just no way you can manifest for other people. I want to say that, Taurus, that you are a person of tradition. You're slow and steady, wins the race. You like to take the path that you take. Possibly you're a traditional person. You like traditional roles in relationships, traditional roles in families. Possibly that's you. But I feel like with the Death card here and the Lovers, that you're kind of going off the rails a little bit. And I don't mean that you're going to be risky the Queen of Wands can be feeling more risky than usual because the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands is on her path, right? Someone who has built themselves to here. They're forged through fire, been through a lot of hard things. And it almost feels like, Taurus, that you've decided that you're going to give people a run for their money. Maybe if you're the person who's usually snapped in line, or you stay in line because you're scared of the Devil energy. I feel like you're going rogue on the Devil energy. That's what it feels like here. Okay, so we have, I wanted to ask about the Wheel of Fortune, and out popped the Strength card, and then the Prince of Pentacles, who is the Knight. One more card here. So yes, there is some sort of a new beginning coming here, Taurus, and I feel it in all of this energy. So we do have the Knight of Pentacles. It is something that's been traveling for a really long while. Somebody here has been holding back or being patient or, taking their time to make a decision to move forward here. The Strength card is here. Someone's trying to gain courage to do it, but they've been holding back. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here because this is about to change. And then we do see that we have the fast-moving energy here, right? We do have the King of Swords charging in, and we do have the Chariot charging in. So something here is about to change big time. I feel like what's going to give you your balance is that this is an exciting time. I feel like somebody is charging in no matter what their sign is. It feels like somebody wants to come speak to you about something that they feel is important because the king has that sword right over his head. I got something to say and you're just going to have to sit there and listen to it. Tell me about the magician, please. We've got the Ten of Wands, we've got the Eight of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. So Taurus, I feel like what you've been manifesting is for something to just end. I just need to drop the burdens. I want to drop those burdens. So please just help me with that. I feel like you've been asking the universe to help you disconnect from the past, to move forward. I feel like you're done with anything that might come back from the past. But I want to say that there is the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups here. And it tells me that you just want to be done with a situation that you've already pulled away emotionally from. And I want to say with this boat coming in that maybe somebody keeps coming in to disturb your peace. And even though you're done with it, maybe you just don't want to be, you don't want to be mean or cruel or create hardships. So I feel like what you're doing is you're asking the universe to help you bring a cycle to the end, for you to drop these burdens that you've been carrying around about disconnecting from someone here. So I think that's why the king is showing up. I feel like the king is showing up because I feel like this is a person that you're going to be dropping burdens with. Now, for some of you, please know that I am not indicating that this is a love connection. For some of you, this is somebody who feels like they want to make something right with you. So it doesn't have to be a love connection. It could be somebody you had an argument with, a bestie, a member of the family, maybe, something like that, a friend. It could definitely be love, but I'm not really feeling a whole lot of love here because I don't see the lovers as a connection of love. I see it as you are making a decision to cut someone out of your life with the death card here. Your decision is, I can do it by myself. I have all the energies that I need here. I'm listening to the higher self. I'm on the right path, with the Hierophant here. And it feels like you're about to go a little bit rogue here. I want to say that once this energy of death allows the disconnection from the devil energy. So I'm not saying the devil is a person. I'm saying that's the devil energy, which has kept you codependent or connected to someone, something, a situation, a job. I feel it's kept you connected to something that you don't want to be connected to anymore. And I feel like all of these energies, it's like you are about to just show everybody exactly who you're at. It's totally about fuck around and find out. It's what it is. I think enough people have poked at the bull, and now some people are going to realize that the Queen of Wands in the reverse is in town. I think this is all supposed to be for your balance, because it does feel like with justice here that something is about to come to a place of balance where you didn't have balance before. And I think with the card of strength here, it's almost like you're anticipating it because the strength is growing, the momentum is growing. And it feels like the momentum is growing for the king to come in with the Chariot here. Somebody's about to tell you the truth. I want to say that right now is probably the calm before the storm. We have the Four of Swords here. We have the Eight of Swords. So you're hard at thinking obsessively about this situation, and that's why it's happening. Because I feel like whether you like this person or whether you don't is no business of mine. I don't got a horse in the race, right? He's riding a horse. I don't have a horse in that race, but I want to say that that it feels like you have been thinking about this situation, and that's why it's coming in. It's turning into some type of manifestation here. We do have the Knight of Wands. It could bring someone to you who you didn't have any balance with previously. I feel like you've been thinking about this person because you're still attracted to them, you still like their energy, and although you don't want them in your life, I feel like the door's closed. I feel like the door's closed and you're going to be cutting them out. I feel like you can't stop thinking about this passionate, charismatic chemistry that you had with the Knight of Wands here. We do have the Three of Cups. There is somebody coming in here. So whether I feel like it's somebody who wants to speak with you, who wants to tell you the truth. They're going to let you know that they're on a new path, and it's taken them a long time to come to you and tell you this. They're trying to find the courage to do that. But it feels like it's exciting. It's really exciting that you're getting news from this King of Swords, whoever they are, whatever sign they are. We've got Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Libra, Aries, Leo. We have Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. Look, everybody's represented here. Just about everybody's represented here. Tell me why this is all happening for Taurus, please. Tell me why this is all happening. We do have, have to censoring crystal to appease the YouTube gods. There we go. So we have the Princess of Pentacles, who is the page. We have the Four of Wands. It's to get stability. Somebody might be coming to your house. We've got the Four of Wands here. So for those of you who live close enough and they know where you live and you still live in the same place, you might be getting a piece of mail or someone arriving to your home. There is an opportunity arriving for you, Taurus. For some of you, it's a material opportunity. It's an opportunity to make more money, to get a new job. It's something like that. For others of you, I feel like it's something that's already been growing because someone is trying to find the courage to come forward and tell you that they are either having a new beginning or they want a new beginning with you. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, it'll be somebody coming in to just close the door with you because they've been feeling guilty and need to make things right about how they treated you in the past, possibly. Others of you, I feel like somebody is going to be arriving to try and get you into a passionate situation again. The Three of Cups is here, which tells me there's a reunion on the table here. Somebody wants to take you out or wants to see you, wants to have a reunion with you. We do have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like whatever is showing up for you, Taurus, is going to throw you into a little bit of hesitation. The Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands is 5. There is a brand new, exciting, creative path. Something brand new is coming, Taurus, and we can't get away from that. There is something new coming for some of you. This King is showing up in the Chariot, coming at you really quickly because they've been hiding their feelings and they're about to declare the feelings. This is Cancer energy, which always keeps their feelings under the surface. And the King of Swords is the one who's ready to declare it honestly. So I do feel like this person is coming in to declare their feelings, whether you want to hear it or not, Taurus. We do have one more card, right? Another major arcana. And we have the High Priestess here. Look, there's so many major arcanas here, Taurus. I feel like you've been on a journey that's about to close. So it's a journey that I feel that you wanted closed, and I feel this is how it's coming to a close. I feel like you know that everything here is happening. I feel it's someone you've been silent with or has been silent with you, but I think you already know that this person's on the way. It does feel like you already know that. We do have the Queen of Cups, and it feels like there are feelings here. So whatever the feelings are, my friend, you are going to get some sort of communication. Fast-moving energy is coming at you, and somebody here wants to move forward with you here. We've got the Six of Swords going on in the future energy. We do have the King and the Queen of Cups. There we are. Somebody wants to move this boat forward, my friend. Boat's in the water. They're a soulmate, possibly someone you've known for a while. I'm going to leave that right there because I could just read this all day, but I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. Tell me about it. I want to hear it. I'm going to go for now. It's kind of freaky. I'm out for now. Love you guys. Bye.